Hi guys, this is Zsolt. In today's video I would like to do some best practice sharing. I plan to have this video as a second video after another one on the very same day. The other one should go out in the morning and this one should be released in the afternoon the very same day. What is it about? And I will put some pictures here and there on the screen. One of my viewers approached me a few months ago, sometime in the summertime, and sent me a couple of photos showing some spots on his car. And it was very difficult to work out what those are. First of all, it looked like it's some sort of like a dropping from the tree, some tree sap or something similar. However, it was very difficult to judge from the pictures. So I gave him a few ideas what he could try, and he tried some of those chemicals but didn't work out. If anything, then he said some of those spots got even bigger, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. How can they get even bigger just by trying to remove them? So we agreed that whenever he's going to be around at my place, as I have a handful of different chemicals, we can try some. And that's what we've done. He arrived and I had a look, and the first thing that was sort of obvious to me was that those spots were like flat, so they were not having like a bump, they were completely flat. So it didn't really look like a tree sap, so I couldn't decide what those are exactly. But anyway, we tried a good few chemicals, and throughout the process I was keep trying, and that when I was having a look at the car, something was keep bothering me, like at the back of my head. I couldn't put my finger on it, what is it, but it was keep bothering me. And yeah, so we tried many different chemicals and none of those worked out. If anything, then really just some of those spots got a bit larger. Then I was like, okay, let's give a go to the clay bar. So we clayed a small part, and that didn't do much either. And I was like, okay, let's try worst case scenario, one of the finishing compound, polishing compound, and that worked. We tried it on a glass surface and we used like a glass polish, and that worked out. And I was like, okay, that's odd. Then I just went a couple of steps back and I was keep looking at the car, and I had a feeling that the whole car has this matte feeling, including the glass and everything. So there was no shine, nothing on the car. It was like matte, and it was rather dull. And I was like, okay, how you wash the car? So my viewer Gergő, he said that he's using a pressure washer from the well and whatever. And I was like, okay, what kind of well is that? Is it something like in a central water system, or is it something like drilled in the garden? And actually it was a drilled well, so it wasn't from a central water system. And then I realized that actually we haven't seen spots on the car. The whole car was covered in a layer of like an iron deposit, like a light iron deposit. And wherever we've seen the spots, actually those ones were the good parts, and that's why it was keep getting larger when we tried the polishing compound. So basically, it's not the spots that got larger, but we started to remove this deposit from the surface. So what I recommended to Gergő, after we checked out another larger part of the windscreen and also a spot on the I think it was one of the door, or maybe one of the not wheel arches, but what is it, not fender, fender is American, but anyway, so yeah, that part on the side, and the color appeared. Then we decided that the best course of action would be to use some iron fallout remover. However, we were running low on time, so didn't have the chance to do it here at my place. So my viewer Gergő went back home, and he tried with the iron fallout remover, and the whole car just lit up like crazy, as you see in the pictures. And after that, when he rinsed those ones off, then he used a glass polish on the glass surfaces and the finishing compound or finisher polish with a microfiber towel, of course, not by machine, on the rest of the painted surfaces, and the whole car returned to its original shine. So yeah, that's the basically that's the story. Hopefully it helps some of you in case you have this sort of issue, or if you are using such a well, then I would recommend to put some sort of filter in between the well and the pressure washer, so then all these deposits are not ending up on your car and also not going to end up inside your pressure washer to protect it. And basically that's the story. So I hope it helped some of you. In case you had something similar, then just leave a comment below the video. And yeah, again, hope I could help some of you with these sort of problems. And that's it about this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.